Hey, what's up guys? Looking at another hypertrophy tips video here, looking at the exercise selection for a row with the focus on building lats. And my go-to exercise for building the most lats is a prime extreme row. So in this position, you've got the bracing of the bench. The way this machine is designed, it's very easy to get in the right position and get the right setup too. It's also got the advantage of loading the strength curve differently. But the main exercises that I will go to if this is not available at your gym is just some type of prone row where the setup with the bench is going to keep you stable. So then all the work is done by the lats. So with the prime row, you've got the neutral grip. A supinated grip is probably better. This is another variation. So this is a T-bar row, again with kind of a neutral grip. There also is a machine called the Yates row that Hammer Strength makes, which has a supinated grip. So the supinated grip will help you hit a little bit more lats, but I do find that the positioning of the prime machine is probably the best. You can also do the same thing with dumbbells, but I do find it better on the machine. The next exercise that I would go to would be some type of cable row here, so using a close grip to hit the lats. The main reason why I would use a cable variation would be there is a bit more tension at the stretch position, I find, and you can really like lengthen out the lats because you're in the seated position. You can get a little bit more range of motion with this exercise. The next exercise or free weight exercises that I would go to if I wanted to use the other options would be a T-bar row. Normally with a supinated grip would be best, but just something that doesn't get in the way. Nothing too, you don't want it too close a grip, so you can get a bit more range of motion through the elbows. You've got a little bit more stability here than a barbell row, I find, and that's why I would choose it before a barbell row. So looking at a barbell row, this is a great exercise for building overall strength and getting stronger, and also hitting your erectors, but purely for hypertrophy because there's no bracing and you've got to do a lot of stability work. I rarely ever use a conventional barbell row. Supinated grip would probably be better, but it also puts a lot of tension on the biceps. So I find this is a bit of an uncomfortable movement, but it would probably hit more lats than an overhand sort of grip. And again, a lot of stability work is required here. I like to have deadlifts in my program, so if I was to barbell row, it would be a little bit too much work for the lower back during the week. This is a good exercise, again though, for building that strength if you're early on in your training. Another alternative is obviously a single arm row. The only problem I find with this is it's when the weight gets heavy, it's hard to avoid any sort of twisting of the trunk. So I find it's again a good exercise, but just because of the twisting, I rarely ever go for a barbell row.